Hey everybody, it's PartyElite. Welcome back to more turn-based tactical action in Menace, where we're continuing the mission with the B team. The time has finally come, ladies and gentlemen, for us to face off in earnest against the Menace. I am extremely concerned about the road ahead. I have no idea how this is going to play out. I have not faced off against the Menace in extreme difficulty. I actually haven't faced off against the Menace in a very long time in any difficulty, so I feel woefully underprepared and also woefully under-equipped, to be perfectly honest. I'm not sure that we have all the tools we need to take care of the challenge ahead as effectively and smoothly as possible. I think this is going to be a very painful and costly operation, and you know what? I'm looking forward to it. It's been smooth sailing for some time now, with the occasional bump here and there, but this is going to hurt a lot. Without further ado, let's move on ahead, shall we? Right off the bat, I want to mention that between sessions, I've been considering some of the OCI upgrades available to us, and I've decided, honestly, to hold off for the time being. I just want to get a feel for, again, how the Menace behaves, how they appear, and how they feel to fight on extreme difficulty before I start making some decisions over here, because we only have so many OCI components, and yes, I know 218 is a lot in theory, but who knows how well this operation is going to go, who knows how many additional OCI components we're going to get, and so who knows what we'll be left with on the other side of it, right? So I just want to, again, get a feel for all this and then start making some decisions as far as the OCI upgrades are concerned. But apart from that, I do also have some work to do in the black market. Now, at the end of the previous episode, I did point out some things that I found particularly interesting. I mean, we got this battle tank over here. We've got another medium walker that we can pick up. So there's a couple fun toys in here for sure. But again, thanks to the comments, something much more, I would say, vital was pointed out to me. And we're actually going to go ahead and pick up these 2 auto grenade launchers. These things have already been extremely valuable to us in the missions we've played so far. But moving forward, I think facing off against the constructs because of some of their systems and mechanics, this is going to be that much more valuable, and you'll see exactly how I intend to use it as long as I can actually afford to pick it up. I say it, I should say them. We're getting a pair of them, right? So obviously we're going to get rid of these alien eggs, we're going to go ahead and get rid of these xenoglands, and we're also going to go ahead and I think get rid of these 2 RPG-2s. God, I'd love to hold on to at least one, but we're not constantly fielding the 4 that we have right now, right? Because Carda's got one in her inventory, Weteras got one in his, and these 2 have just been sitting around for so long. So I'm going to go ahead, take a bit of a chance over here, and dump these 2, leaving us with just 100 trade value to make up. And to do that, we're going to go ahead and get rid of the Neurodin injector. I can't see myself ever using this thing, so let's go ahead and dump that. And for the remaining 45, geez. You'd think this would be easier because there's so much stuff that feels like junk, but the reality is that now is a bit of a pivotal moment. Now is when some of this stuff might become extremely useful, given what we're up against, right? What we're freshly up against. Can I get another 20 out of here? And ideally precisely 20. Do I just dump these magazine pouches? They don't show up all that frequently, do they? I can't remember the last time I've seen a magazine pouch show up over here, which is, I guess, what makes me nervous because, again, when I'm going out with a crowbar, I know, I still use crowbars a little bit too much, but when I go out with a crowbar, these magazine pouches feel almost essential. But maybe a good way to encourage myself not to go out with a crowbar is to get rid of the magazine pouches. Oh, you know what? We got some salvaged parts over here. Easy. Anything to hold on to that crowbar, right? All right, this is good. 2 grenade launchers is what I was hoping for. Glad we're able to afford it. I'm not surprised, to be perfectly honest. And yeah, there are some other interesting toys that I do intend to pick up. Hopefully we'll pick up enough junk to make some of these purchases with. Though, yes, I don't want to too readily, I would say, trade away parts that we pick up from the constructs. Some of you already know why I'm saying that. Those of you that don't, you know, you'll see soon enough, I suppose. But for the time being, let's go ahead and make this trade. And let's dive on into this operation and see what's up. Headed to the backbone for some construct activity. Enough reports about disappearing civilians has made the situation impossible to ignore. The menace is active here. We have to immediately search for any constructs and take them out before they can establish production facilities and a lasting presence. One success or 1,000, it matters not to the task that lies before us today, as it is today only that it resides, unhelped by what fortunes you thought yourself beneficiaries of. Oh, you know what? That is so very poignant right now. That's exactly how I'm feeling right now. It doesn't matter how well things have been going in the past, especially in the recent past, apart from the occasional bump here and there. What matters is this task ahead of us now, and all those successes in the past, they weigh nothing right now. They mean basically nothing. Let's see what this looks like. So obviously we're going to see a lot of new mission types now. We're going to see a lot of new reward types and things like that. I'm going to go over this first really quickly, bit of an interesting shape we've got in front of us, and then we'll make a call on what mission to start things off with. I should mention, if I didn't already mention this, I'm a little thrown off, I'll be honest. I'm very nervous about the mission ahead. I might have already mentioned this, I apologize if I'm repeating myself, but I'm going to keep experimentation for starters to a bit of a minimum. I already kind of alluded to that when I was talking about the OCI upgrades and things like that, but I also mean that in terms of pulling Vamplu in. I've seen some, again, excellent recommendations and suggestions on how to spec him and what to do. A lot of it aligns with what I was already thinking, so I'm glad to see that analysis was close, but he's a bit of an unknown entity still for me right now, so I'm probably going to stick with, again, what I know, what I'm familiar with for starters as we face off against the constructs for the first time in this campaign, at least properly. And then we'll eventually start to integrate him in some more experimentation as we go on. Again, I feel like I already mentioned that, but I'm a little thrown off right now, folks. All right, let's try and get that focus that we need for the mission ahead. Will it be secure landing pad? This will reward us with an expanded landing zone. Upon completion, the friendly deployment zone is increased by 50% for the rest of this operation. Getting something like that early on is obviously extra beneficial, and this does seem like a fairly straightforward mission over here, as straightforward as they can get when you're facing off against an enemy as deadly as the constructs. We just got to secure 2 zones. We're going to ignore all the secondary objectives. You know what? Pretend they don't exist, at least for starters against the constructs, right? Especially the time limit ones. Cool. Otherwise, we could investigate attack. This sounds way too simplistic. There's obviously, more going on behind the 2 lines here: investigate and get all units to the evac zone. Gee, I wonder what that's going to feel like. But the reward here is a random pirate item reward. You know what? Not nearly as compelling. Not nearly as compelling. And also, this mission has just the 1 path forward, whereas if we secure the landing pad, we have 2 paths forward. So already leaning towards securing the landing pad. But once we do that, we would have the option of denying resources. We got to destroy vehicles, extremely vague, and then get all units to the evac zone. God, again, when they're described in such a simplistic manner, they make me that much more nervous. But the reward here, anti-menace stratagems. Constant combat with the menace can give us new methods with which to counteract them. Notably, we can figure out pressure points and insert small infiltration teams to deal damage to their manufacturing capabilities. It is unlikely this will work more than once, as the menace is a fast learner, but developing such stratagems can be worthwhile all the same. Upon completion, menace presence on this planet is reduced by 1. Oh, interesting. So there is no menace presence right now, so what would that result in? You know how the Dice of the Gods has that like red glow on it right now? That's a bar basically that's slowly filling up, and if it does fill up, then that planet is lost to us. And anti-menace stratagems here will reduce that progress. But there's no progress on the backbone yet, so what does it do over here? Either way, it looks like both of our options reward us in the... No, this is different. Same icon, but different results. Ad hoc construct communication towers. The Menace's units appear to communicate through a variety of means, some of which we do not yet understand. However, one thing its constructs prefer to do is capture local comms towers and repurpose them for faster linking. Disabling said towers could, for a time at least, help interrupt the construct's capabilities on this planet. Interesting. Upon completion, construct units suffer -1 vision and -1 detection for the rest of the operation. Okay, yeah, we're gonna, that's so useful. We're gonna do that next, for sure. And then we can either gather samples, familiar but different target. Ooh, 3 skull difficulty. Probably not doing this. Reward here is 20% increased damage against constructs for the rest of this operation. I will make do without that because 3 skulls is scary. Here, contact checkpoints. Contact and secure 3 outposts. It's not going to be an easy mission, but the reward here is local forces item. Fair enough. And then search missing civilians. Rescue 3 groups of workers. Might lean this way. Civilian saved gives us extra trust with the local faction. So honestly, all three of these feel a little bit weak compared to the lead up to them. So I could go either way, but I guess if we do this mission, our option will be between these two, and I'm more likely to go to contact checkpoints here because these three skulls scare me just by default. I might change my mind as we approach this if I feel super comfortable just 2 missions in, but this does scare me a little bit. And then the final mission here is a terror attack. Oh, cool, okay. Save civilians by destroying 80% of all attacking enemies. All right, that sounds, we don't have any options, of course, but sounds like a plan to me. I'm thinking with great confidence that we start with secure landing pad. Yeah, I think so. I think that's the right call. Again, it keeps this option open to us, even though this is definitely the way we're going to go. The reward here, I think, is just that much more valuable. Increased deployment zone is just that much more valuable than a random pirate item. And it could be a good one, sure, but this is guaranteed to be valuable, I think. So, over to mission prep. Let's see what we've got over here as far as our quarry. What are we looking at? So we've got a drone up there. Gun crawler is the second thing I hover over. Of course, these things are so terrifying, man. Up over here, a soldier, drone, okay. Shambler, I do not love those. Skirmisher, drone, soldier, shambler, another gun crawler up there. More drones, it looks like. Another shambler. Oh, God. I mean, some of you already, again, of course, know how these guys operate. Some of you are about to find out. Soldiers, drones. Oh, a carrier. Oh, no. Okay. Don't love this. This is terrifying. We're going to shake things up as far as our... Well, I say that as if I'm going to make sweeping changes. I'm going to make some slight adjustments to our squads that we're taking in. Pike, we're going to keep you in here. You're going to go in with your carbine. You got your grenade launcher. 2 squaddies. Don't think we need to change the armor or any of this over here. I think you're fine. Bog, you, buddy, I think are going to rest up. Yeah. Let's let you rest up. Tech, we're going to let you rest up as well, but I think I have to remove some of your equipment because we're going to redistribute it. So let's go ahead and just pop you into some fatigues for now. Go ahead and unequip. I don't care about the frags, I don't think so. Go ahead and remove from mission. Wetteroth, I think we're going to let you rest up as well. And don't worry about the supply number. I'm sure we're going to eat it all up with the, again, the adjustments I have planned here. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and drop you as well. Carta, it's time for you to rotate in. But the thing is... Okay, first of all, I'm going to get this out of the way. Yeah, we're going to be sticking with the crowbar for Carta. I don't worry. I see the comments. I see the comments about my addiction to using the crowbar. But it just feels like the right call here. It's comfortable, sure. I'm familiar with it, sure. It gives us range. It has okay armor penetration, not enough to punch through most construct armor, if I recall the numbers correctly. Decent hit point damage, decent armor damage. Like, yes, it's not. It's probably not the optimal pick, but there's a comfort to being able to keep my distance over here compared to going in with like the arc or something. Because even though I'm going to change up her armor and stuff, I am still going to keep Carta fairly lightly armored. So I do want her to keep her distance and at least try and stay somewhat hidden at times. So we're going to switch to the suppressed crowbar here. We're going to stick with the RPG-2, and we're going to... You already heard me kind of allude to this. We're going to replace her armor and stuff, and we're going to simply try to remain hidden as opposed to make it an active part of our strategy here. The gun crawlers, you might recall, are able to scan, and once they scan, they can see everything. So there's no real point when you know there are multiple gun crawlers on the battlefield. In my current opinion, at least, there's no real point to try and hide. Yeah, there are benefits still, but if you get scanned, not only is there a gun crawler here, there's also actually a construct carrier. So if you get scanned, you get spotted, the carrier is going to drop one of those little, like, I forget what they're called now, the little, like, mines, the floaters next to you, and they're going to see everything, and all of a sudden you're lightly armored, you've been seen, you've been marked, you're going to get shot at. it's not worth it, I don't think. So we're actually going to go ahead and put Carta into, I think, just some soft armor here. I think that should do the trick. And I'm going to go ahead and potentially get rid of the camo kit. We'll see. Based on how things net out. It's a matter of supply at that point. But Sachin, I think you're probably looking good. Laser rifle, improved small arms protective plating. Maybe that'll be fine. And the disposable AT, we'll see about the AT grenade, again, based on supply. Maybe I should have started with some of my bigger changes. For example, bringing Exconde into the mission, but you are going to be coming in with the light troop carrier, the laser lance, because of its immense armor penetration capabilities and the fact that this doesn't run out of ammo. Just needs to vent every once in a while. And a grenade launcher, because they're going to be very useful here. And I think the VMAT, just in case he gets caught, you know, in a rough spot where the laser lance needs to vent and he needs to shoot right now. So let's go ahead and get this out of here and pop this onto here. Cool. The other big sweeping change is that Riwa is actually going to come in the medium walker, and she is going to be wielding double auto grenade launchers. And with that, I think she just kind of has to have the extra ammo, right? Because there's only so many uses. I think she actually needs 2 sets of vehicle ammo cases, and now you can immediately see we're oversupply. So that's where some of the adjusting is going to have to happen. So Carta, yeah, we might drop this. Sachin, here, you know what? Let's go ahead and drop that. I think we're very unlikely to actually use that. Lim, I would like Lim to come through as well, but rather than the laser rifle here, basically I want something that can operate from range, but I want to experiment with something that that forces us to get a bit closer, so I can start getting a bit more comfortable with that. I'm thinking, to that end, I'm still being reasonable here. I'm not going to go with like the Kruger with its range of 6. I'm going to go with the Arc Sock here with its range of 7, just to give me a little bit of wiggle. And with that, I think what I'll also do, and again, that's not the only reason I'm picking this weapon. Obviously, you'll see some of the other stats that I'm concerned about here, such as armor penetration primarily, which we're actually going to bolster here, I think, with the help of the armor-piercing ammo. So plus 25 armor pen, slight reduction in damage. All that feels nicer on the Arc SOCC than it does on the Kruger CTMP45. That's my thinking, at least. Apart from that, I think I like this armor. Can I actually... Pop that on there. Since you're going to be further out, we could reduce your armor a little bit. Doing the small arms protective. You got the disposable. What do I need to remove here? Okay, let's see. Oh, you know what? Yeah, it's going to be the camo kit, isn't it? We get rid of the camo kit, we have 1 supply left over. And that feels like the right call. Ooh. I say that with great hesitation. Now, this battlefield as well, because I think it's time for us to move on to deployment here. This battlefield is pretty scary. I'm not going to lie. Not only is this distribution of enemies terrifying. God damn. Not only is this distribution of enemies terrifying, we also have a lot of blind spots. These are buildings that will block lines of sight. These are buildings that will block lines of sight. This looks like it's way out in the open. This is basically 2 corridors of death over here, right? Buildings, tall buildings flanking either side. No way to capture from behind cover. Like, if we get in here, then sure, we have some respite from enemy fire, but all it takes is for this gun crawler to scan, and it'll know we're there. Everybody will know we're there, and all they need to do is turn a corner and gun us down. Oh man, that's scary. And this is just all out in the open. I guess we could take cover over here and just kind of hold the enemy back. Maybe if we can get up to here, that's great because we can capture while holding the enemy back, but we're not going to make it to there before the enemy does. It feels impossible. Now, hang on. Do we need to... I think it's going to be a limited number of enemy units here, so maybe we can just focus on destroying them first and then turn our attention to the actual mission objectives. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and... Excondate, you're already in the light troop carrier, so we can come in with the laser lance, right? Well, sorry. You're in the light troop carrier so that Riwa can have the walker, and also we're giving him the laser lance is what I meant to say. But that means he's able to actually carry people, so why don't we go ahead and pop Carta into the vehicle just to get up there a little bit more quickly and do a bit of scouting. I'm actually... You know what? Let's go ahead and maybe do this. We can roll up this way. Maybe position Carta somewhere up over here. Right? And try to fight in the open field here. Draw everybody over. Pick them off as they make their way over. Maybe. And then at the same time, focus on this area first. Because it's more open, because there are lines of sight, because I'm not worried about, you know, this whole situation here, feel a bit more comfortable focusing on this as the enemy comes towards us, and that'll allow us to close the gap to this construct carrier a bit more quickly and finish this thing off, because this thing is going to... The longer it's alive, the bigger a problem it is. So, sure. Yeah, sure, let's do that. We'll creep up here. Carta will spot from over here to hopefully see whatever's coming towards us. Do we then actually need the recon drone? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to hold on to it. Because if Carta does get pulled to the side and I want to have eyes here, or if I want to send something in behind enemy lines, as it were, not worrying about losing it, it would be this Skybot. So sure, let's do that. We'll keep that. Lim. We'll rush you up to here. Sachin. We'll rush you up to here. Get them into cover. Hop in. Try to get to cover here. Riwa, let's maybe put you over here. And roll up. Or actually, no, here. Let's put you over here. Roll up. And then you can provide some support over here with your grenade launchers. And then turn your attention to over here as these guys start making their way over. I mean, sure. That sounds like the concept of a plan, I guess. This is going to be rough. We're going to play it slow. We're going to play it cautiously. And we're going to hope for the best. That feels like all I can do on this screen. So folks, with a quick double check that everybody is maxed out on squaddies. That's supposed to be, I mean. And that everyone has the equipment I would like them to. To the battlefield we go. I should hope so, man. How funny would it be if after all that preparation, after all that work, we get a total, like, squad wipe? What if everybody gets absolutely murdered here? And that's the end of the campaign. After all that work and effort. Carta, you're up first. Into the cab we go. And this way, Excondate is also able to take advantage of, like, his, you know, Shepherd perk and all that kind of stuff. So this works out nicely, I think, this pairing. I'm not going to roll you up all the way. Get you up to here first. Just to see if there's anything to see. Alright, let's push up. And over here. I'm like, how early on do I deploy that drone? This is too early for sure. So let's go ahead and roll you up to here. Maybe I should have actually put Pike a bit more to the right here. This is too close to Carta. This was maybe a bit pointless. Then again, the drone can fly around, right? So this central position allows him to send it to more places. Alright, I've convinced myself that was the right call, actually. Lim, let's roll you up. Sachin, push up. Riwa, tear down some trees, I guess. Alright. So far, so good. Still alive, still alive. Skande. Roll you up to here. Go. Carta can pop out and pop back in, right? Go ahead and send you up there. Nothing to see. Almost tempting to, like, just send her forward. Give us information before we rush everybody up, right? Alright, let's do it slowly. Let's do it slowly. more. I said I was going to be cautious. I wasn't lying. All right, let's roll. I say that, and then I rush Lim up like this. Yeah, we should be fine. A lot of tree cover on this side of the area to capture, so that's nice. Sachin, let's push you up as well. Whoops. Pike. How far can you send this thing? Quite far. If we push up to leaving 40 action points behind, I could send this thing up over here. Let's see if it does reveal anything and get a sense of the distance between Carta and it and how far it can see. So let's go ahead and pop this up over here. Sure, why not? It'll be in cover. Maybe it'll be spotted. Maybe it'll draw aggro. No, it's not been spotted. Okay. And it barely... I don't think it actually did show us anything more. Whoops. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and sure destroy some trees on our way up. Weird that the trees grew on the road, actually. I had assumed that the road indicated that there would be no trees there, but that's my mistake. Carta, send you up first as our scout. Sure, let's push you up to here. Alright, seen something there. Oh, seen something there. Still hidden at least. But I can't go too much further up. If I push up to... Okay, what have we seen? We've seen some drones here and some drones up there, it looks like as well. Yeah. We'll roll up to here, right? Try to close the gap to the carrier or whatever with the RPG. Feels like the right call. But also don't want to be too far away from where all the gun crawlers are going to come from. There's a blind spot over here thanks to these trees. I might want to consider rolling up that way, I guess. And then the drone provides vision over here. Carter provides vision on what's coming up. That was the original plan, right? So, sure. Let's go ahead and roll up to... here, maybe? Get into cover? That might not be a bad idea. In case there is something waiting for us, right? We'll see it first, of course, but it might be just outside of our range. Ah, right. Ooh, hello. This thing is going to scan and spot us. We're just outside of its range. Shamblers are terrifying. They come up to you, and then they activate, and they close a gap, and they explode on you. And they're absolutely terrifying. Their range... I think I've never gotten used to exactly what the range actually is, because they move... and then they trigger their attack, which allows them to move even further, much like our AT drone. On the topic of the AT drone, well, there's something we might want to use it against. That is... and I'm glad it's revealed itself nice and early. Sir. Pike? Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have checked its vision ranges. Let's get you up to here. And I'm going to go ahead and just nudge Buddy. Maybe up to here. A little bit of cover, a bit more information about what's going on over there. And taking a bit of a chance, obviously, that it might actually get destroyed. It's been seen. Ooh, hello. So it's going to draw some aggro, I guess. Which is not bad. Which is not bad. Riwa? We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away. That will have us spotted. Will we eat shots? No. So again, we'll draw aggro, right? And there is at least one thing that I don't want to draw aggro from right up over here, because it'll make things more problematic for us. I mean, this is already troubling that this has been spotted, and it's probably going to, again, draw the very same aggro I'm concerned about. Let's see the reaction first. Let's go ahead and push up to here in the meantime. These guys are surely going to come through, right? Surely. Keep you up there. At least we can hit this thing. Can't take command this turn, but, you know, in theory, could have hit this thing. Do I take a knee for improved accuracy? No. Premature, I think, to do so here. We might need to stay mobile. Hope that was the right call. Ex-Conde. What's the range on this thing again? How far are we? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, there is this little blind spot that we can sit inside, but these trees might block our line of fire. I'm going to go ahead and camp next to Carta, again, trying to take advantage of Shepherd and things like that. We're, again, going to get spotted if this thing scans, and it almost certainly is going to scan. We just got to be ready for that. Again, it's just a little out of our reach, but maybe with Take Command, we can creep up and pop a shot, be in a decent position. Actually, what's the range on this thing? Yeah, same thing. Hopefully it'll roll up because it can't see us, and then it'll expose itself to an ambush. All right.
Ready, Major.
Hopefully. Sachin, let's go ahead and get you just up to here, I think.
Double time.
They're hidden in the trees. Won't be able to hit anything from there, I don't think.
Devil's in the details.
But again, yeah, just hoping to draw these guys out. They might actually just shoot at this thing rather than come forward. I'm not going to roll up right now because we can't stay hidden, so stay put.
No time.
And Lim, I guess similar thing here, buddy. And if I can get him into this cover, that'd be great. But for starters, let's just get you into these trees. One step further. And yeah, next turn maybe we creep up. Oh, you know, I could creep up now and take a knee, and that should keep me hidden. No. No, because this isn't the edge of their vision range. This is just, they get blocked by the trees. Okay, I'm glad I took a moment there. So stay put. Maybe take a knee? No, I think next turn we move forward, take a knee, open shots, and hope to get these guys overloaded. For the time being, hide in the trees. I'm so stressed out, man. Okay, I think that's our turn done, so it's going to be all constructs from here on out. Come on, come closer. Oh, okay, 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 okay. This is good, actually. This is really good, actually. Oh my, okay. Okay, I'm not going to get too excited. I'm not going to get ahead of myself. But the fact that this has exposed itself so early is immense. I'm paralyzed by this opportunity because I'm just like, this is too good to be true. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and... Before this pulls back and hides from me, we're going to go ahead and deploy the AT War Dog off to the back over here. Actually, I don't think it can see for me, right? Nonetheless, let's do this with style and hope nothing goes wrong. Lim, send the War Dog up. Okay, can see for me, just a very minimal range. I'm glad. I wanted to see what else there was up over here. There might be more things hiding in the trees, but that's irrelevant to us. We see another set of drones over here, but what we care about is diving on in to the carrier. That's big. That's big. It's gonna, you know, splooge its ink, hide for a bit. That's fine. We're still hidden over here. It might creep a little bit closer to try and spot us. It might decide to hit the drone, but it's been damaged significantly. If it gets close enough and we can hit it with the disposable AT, I almost wonder if... I almost regret having sent Carta so far out there, you know? But we can probably gun it down a fair bit as well. We're okay. Alright, we're okay. Let's not overreact. Let's see what they get up to. You're going to open fire down over here. No surprise. We are in cover. But not enough.
You're not dead. I looked way worse than...
Not enough. That's okay. That's okay.
What?
Rewa? One step forward. Grenade launchers on these guys to get them... Get them... What's the word I'm looking for? Stunned. The word is escaping me right now. But then I would be seen, which is not great. So I could stay put and hit these guys and hope that the scatter gets these other guys stunned as well. Why is... I was literally using the word moments ago. And that'll give this gun crawler an opportunity to roll forward as well, which is what I'm really hoping for over here. Okay. Rewa? Sure. Fire away. And if we want to, we can, you know, do it multiple times and hope that the spray hits a couple additional targets. Overloaded. That's the word I was looking for. Let's creep up this way. That should put things in range. I could also creep up this way, actually, fully. Get more of these things in range as well. Sure. That feels decent. Yeah, unfortunately...
Sir.
And I guess I could take command, pop a volley up there. Other option is to take command of Suchin. He can stay up here, take a knee, and fire a couple of salvos up there. But I think I'd much rather make sure these guys are overloaded as well, sorry. Yeah. Take command and move forward. Okay, we got some Shamblers coming up, so that's not great. Carta, can you eliminate these guys? Excellent accuracy, full armor penetration with a suppressed crowbar. This is a priority right now because it can see everything. Well, it can see a lot, and that immediately makes them dangerous. Apart from the unit they are themselves, so fire away. Come on, I need a bit more than that, Carta. I needed a bit more than that. Come on. This is essential. Oh, so goddamn close. A couple more shots would have done it. You can see these guys, by the way, don't get stunned. Again, overloaded. Word is escaping me repeatedly. But we're fine here. I should have taken a knee first, fool that I am. Ah, goddamn, this is trouble. This is trouble.
What?
Do I hit these guys? Or do I try to eliminate this thing? I mean, granted, Exconde can as well, but I'd like to save Exconde for that. Next turn, Carta can finish these guys off, no problem. And that's probably the better use of her ammunition. Sure, let's go ahead and hit these guys. Even though we can't see them, we are fairly confident that they're there. So let's hit these guys. Hard to tell if that worked. Oh, hello. No, don't. Okay. I was worried it was going to go hide behind the walls there. Laser lance, excellent accuracy, full armor penetration. There's literally... It doesn't make sense to do anything else right now. VMAT, just out of range. Laser lance it is. Exconde, you need to land this shot, buddy. Oh my god. Oh my god, are you for real? Weapon system destroyed. Oh wow, okay. Cool. That's huge. That is huge. Not gonna hit this thing with a grenade launcher, that's pointless. We're gonna go ahead and hit these guys. We know they're in the trees. Let's get them overloaded. Let's try and destroy them. Maybe even grenade launchers are really good at that with some of these units. Shambler's gonna come closer, and then we'll be in a bit of trouble. Carter will have to eliminate these guys and those guys. A little worried, not gonna lie. But for the time being, yeah, let's, nothing else we can do. Let's fire over here. Nice. Very nice. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's not, again, get overconfident or anything, though. Do I want to roll up to here? Or do I want to roll up to, like, here to get ready to hit this thing with a disposable? That feels like the right call, actually. Push up to here. I believe we're in range just at the edge of. But that's fine. Buddy's pretty accurate. Take a knee for the bolstering of said accuracy. And let's get ready. Okay. I can feel the tension in like my shoulders. Alright, this should now clear up. Yep. We can see our target. Again, it only took a little bit of damage. Maybe I got a little overly excited there. But it has exposed itself. It has exposed itself. Front armor hit. Direction doesn't make a difference. Excellent accuracy, full armor pen. And I hit it with a laser rifle as well. I can. We'll follow up with that. This is the priority, I think. Fire away. Decent damage. Laser rifle up here. Maybe get these guys overloaded. Or back there. These guys are already overloaded.
Oblige their head.
Not great. Crap. We got lucky there. I can't believe I let myself forget about that threat. I got so invested in this. But you know what? That was probably the right call. That was probably the right call. Okay, now what?
Sir?
Why can they see me? I guess these guys, eh? No, actually. Why can they see me? What's out there that's able to spot me?
Sir?
Alright. Start with a laser lance, maybe? Eliminate this thing. I worry about this guy. I mean, again, this is disabled, right? Weapon system's destroyed, so it's not going to move. It's going to stay put. So, Carta, maybe actually we start with you. There's two of them here. 2 shots from the RPG. Good accuracy. So we might miss. Versus excellent. God damn it, this could be a mistake. Crowbar it is. The old trusty crowbar. What are you going to do for me? Okay. Let's go again. Wow, alright. Like I said, trusty crowbar. And that is what was spotting us, actually. Now, why is this visible? Something from over here is obviously seeing Riwa. Fair enough. Well done, Carta. Here we go. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. These guys are still hidden.
What?
Riwa, do you want to wait? Or do we fire away? Let's hold off.
Sir.
We got this grenade launcher here as well, right? Have to move a step forward before we can hit these guys. So it's like, do I do that, or do I take command of Riwa, and then she gets another salvo somewhere up here? Lim is actually also able to open fire now. Good accuracy, full armor pen. So that might be worth doing instead. And if he does destroy this unit, he gets Berserk, and so he can fire once more. These guys are just too far away. I could use Berserk to get up and into cover instead, but then we get spotted, right? By one more thing.
What?
Riwa, I think we wait until more things expose themselves, perhaps. So let's instead start with Lim. I say we take a knee just for the increased accuracy here. Hopefully we go from good to... excellent. Perfect. Fire away. Yeah, that's working out well for us. Finish him off. Finish him off. Come on. Aw, damn. Obviously we will with this next salvo, but I was hoping the one would do the job. So close. So damn close. It feels almost wasteful now, but who else is going to shoot at them with what that makes any more sense? So fire away. There's our Berserk, but we're not going to use it, right? Nothing's in range for us to use it on.
Good job.
And that's fine. And that's fine. Maybe just stand up. Stay mobile. That's your turn done. These guys are going to come closer. Hopefully not close enough.
All right.
Thank God. Yeah, I was a little worried. I was a little worried. So now... Carta could get a salvo up there. Actually, you know what? Maybe we... step forward like this. Take command of Carta. Should be close enough, I think.
Ready on my signal.
And try and use Carta against those guys.
They're
Ooh.
mine.
See, I'm glad Riwa waited. I'm glad Riwa waited because now we have multiple targets to hit. But Carta, let's start with you. See what we can do over here and make some decisions accordingly, right? Nice, 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 nice. Very good. Ah, it's a shame. This second survivor is going to... Oh, that scared me for a moment. That second survivor is going to regenerate, I believe, right? They all, I think, are able to regenerate between, like, in the new turn, so that's going to be a lot more damage to punch through. But I think I'm fine with that. Let's go ahead and laser lance this thing, because I think it can still scan, even though we've destroyed its weapon systems. I think it can still scan. I cannot remember, but this is, I think, the most high-value target on the battlefield right now, so fire away. Nice. I needed that. Grenade launcher up over here, or up over here. Ryua can hit this and this, so I think Excande hits this. Just get them taken care of. Stay hidden. And then over here, we can fire up at these guys, right? Or these guys, maybe. Medium armor pen with the grenade launcher on this thing. But I think I'd rather hit it with a laser rifle. Get Sachin up there and fire away should do the job, I think. Alright, let's start up over here. Should eliminate these guys. Yep, there you go. And then over here. If we hit the 60%... I'm not going to do the math right now. I'm like, how many more units will there be left? If 2/3 of the enemy is 13... How much of the enemy is left? Oh no, it's like what? Five more units or something? Yeah. Bit of damage there. Bit of collateral damage there, it looks like, maybe. But we're good. Do I want to move forward into cover? I will not be hidden if I do, so stay put. I should have moved off the glowing blue threat. Alright, we're up again. Couple things to hit here. And Ryua is well equipped to do so. Hit these guys first, hit these guys second. Keep us hidden. Yeah. Here first. Beautiful. Yep, that keeps her hidden. And then fire over here. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Okay, cool. And yeah, let's maybe go ahead and step this way. Stay hidden. This will be just out of our reach, but I think that's okay. Or it's going to move closer to us. That works too. That works too. Can I... I wonder if it'll keep rolling, because the last thing it saw with certainty was Arda and Excande. Where is everything? It's terrifying me that I can't see them. I think if we roll up to here, we can fire at that thing. Lim, if you step forward, you can hit this thing, probably finish it off, and get into cover. Okay, let's start with Sachin. Stand you up. Shouldn't have taken any in the first place, but it is what it is. Light cover over here, so I don't love it, but hopefully we get the job done quickly and don't have to worry about it. Good accuracy only, so let's go ahead and take a knee, actually. Might as well. Excellent accuracy, full armor pen. Let's try and get the job done here. Oh, that was very little damage. That was not nearly as much as I was hoping for.
Let me have them.
Not nearly as much as I was hoping for. I do think Excande might need to be the one that that deals with this thing. This might have been a huge mistake on my part. Crap. Okay, if Ryua is hit with taking command, she can probably eliminate this thing in one salvo, freeing Excande up to roll up to here. Lim can focus on this thing, step forward, take cover, like we're in it now, right? Sachin's out there. Alternatively, we take command of Sachin and tuck him back into cover, but I don't know about that, to be honest. I don't know about that. Sure. Take command of Ryua. Or, let's start with our own grenade launcher and then take command of Ryua if we need to. Probably will. The single grenade isn't going to make that much of a difference. But, let's pop the shot anyway. Let Pike have some fun. Oh, wow, that is a lot of work, actually. Damn, that did a lot of work. That did a lot of work. Carta still has to shoot. She might actually be able to finish them off. So maybe we take command of Esconde instead. That way he can move a little bit further, right? Vent, move a little bit further, and potentially have this thing in his sights next turn. I could also hit this with a second grenade. But let's leave that for Carta to finish off. I think she might need to move a little bit to hit them, but I'm fine with that. Alright, take command of Esconde. Carta? Yeah. You can get the job done here. I know they're overloaded already, but fire away. Nice.
God's blessings upon you.
Go ahead and stand up. And let's creep up this way a little bit. Okay, glad I did that. Drones and some soldiers. Yeah, we can still push up to here, I guess. Or I could push up this way to kind of catch up with Esconde when he's going to shoot. Because he, again, with the help of Shepard, right, can do much better. That seems maybe a little silly. Let's get into cover here. See what else gets revealed. Not too much, and not us either. Okay. Esconde will move later. I think Lim is up first. See, because what I can do is I can send Lim up to here, open fire there, hope for the kill, and that'll give us enough action points to fire at this thing as well, and it'll be in range. We can even take a knee while doing all of that, I think, right? So get up to here, take a knee, down to 58, kill this thing down to 18, get the 30 from the Berserk up to 48, and then I can shoot at that. I don't know how much damage I'll do at this distance especially. The fall off is huge, right? So we're taking some chances, but hopefully worthwhile ones. Alright. If I shoot, do I already have excellent? No, it's only good. So go ahead and take a knee, fire away. And up over here, high armor pen, medium accuracy, but high armor pen. Okay, fire away here first. Come on, finish it off. Finish it off, come on. Come on, damn it! That's not great. Stay down, though.
I go last because God is always first.
And Esconde. We need what? They're about the same, it looks like. Yeah. So I need 1, 2, 3, and 1 up, right? So 1, 2, 3, and 1 up. Takes me up to there. I could go up to there and vent. Or I could go up to there and hit it with a VMAT potentially. Alright. Either way, I'm going to go up to here.
With his guidance.
Stay out of line of sight. Nah, it's just too far for the VMAT. Oh, it's hiding behind some trees. Clever, clever. Okay. In that case, do I just hit it with the grenade launcher? Maybe Rewa comes in instead. I did not realize the trees were providing it cover. I might need to like come down this way instead. I'll get spotted, but need to find ways to hit that thing, right? Sure. Yeah, that'll allow me to do it. Cool. That is Esconde's turn done. And is that our whole turn done? I think so. Alright, let's see what the constructs get up to here. Nothing. Fire away. Good accuracy, full armor pen, and then grenade launcher up over there, I think. These things will threaten me, but not for some time at least, hopefully. So let's start up over here. Only good accuracy isn't great, but I gotta hit this thing before it does its thing, right? So, buddy, say your prayers, and land this shot. Wow. Cannot believe you missed it. Cannot believe he missed it. I wonder if we just hit it with a grenade launcher. No, because then it'll ink up, and that's not great. I can't back out far enough away. We're in a touch of trouble now. should have taken command. Then we could at least hit it with the VMAT if the laser missed, but this felt like the urgent first move. You know what? Let's go ahead and hit it with the grenade launcher. And just kind of pray. Though Riwa's the one better off doing it. Alright, grenade launcher down here. Here we go. Oh, no, okay. What are you up to, buddy? What are you doing here? What are you doing? Just out of my reach? Just out of Sachin's as well? Interesting choices. Interesting choices. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and have Lim stand up. Take a step forward. Finish this thing off. For real this time, please. There we go.
It's not getting back up.
And then open fire over here. Medium accuracy. High armor pen. Take a knee, I suppose. Slightly higher accuracy, yeah. Let's go for it. Did enough damage to get it to splooge, I guess. And we're hidden now. Alright. Carta. How do we draw these guys out without eating shots in the face? Well, I guess we don't. I guess you just stay put and Riwa can get some work done instead. I say we go ahead and take command of Riwa, so she can get a little bit further on and hit these guys with their grenade launchers. Maybe finish them off. And then Pike can move up this way as well. It feels like the work here is largely done, maybe? Who knows what's waiting in the trees, I guess. Yeah, let's move up this way. And then Riwa. We got a long way to go. Maybe up to here, you can see if there's something to shoot at from that range. Nope, still got to go a bit further up. 2 up, eh? So sure, let's get into position right now. Carta. May as well get up to here. Better eyes on whatever's out there. Yeah, good stuff. Stay hidden though, of course, right? Right up to there. Cool. She stays hidden. Seeing more of them. God, there is a lot of them up there. And Sachin, buddy, let's well, let's stand you up. And I guess let's get you up to here. That way he can hustle into cover and open fire over their next turn. Yeah, that feels right to me. Get up into here and he can shoot twice. That sounds good to me. Anything else a more imminent threat? No, not imminent, I would say. Roll up. Just in case there's something waiting for us, right, to shoot at us. Salvo number 1.
Give it to them, lads.
And I cannot blind fire through this, I forgot. That's okay. That's okay. Let's creep off to the side over here and take a knee. Ho 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 ho! There is something back there. Alright, well, glad to have some confirmation at least. Glad to have some confirmation. Let's see if anything else comes closer to us before we commit over here. Pike. I guess I push you in the same direction. Here, let's go ahead and take command of Esconde so we can get a little bit further up. Let's send Pike up this way. These guys are going to come closer. They've spotted Riwa now. Esconde up to here. Well, we can't fire over the lake, unfortunately. Maybe up to here. Nah, Sachin can finish the job there. But what's this thing, right? That is probably a gun crawler. So yeah, let's roll up to here and be ready for it. Yeah. Come closer. Nah, they're gonna go farther. Damn it. Pop shots over here with Carta. 6 salvos left, right?
What?
Yeah, I say we start with Carta just because then maybe some of these guys will come closer for Riwa to hit instead. Fire away. Only 6 uses left. It's kind of scary. But this is the right target for it. As you can tell. Salvo 1 and... Come on. Come on. Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Salvo 2. We can, in fact, step forward a little bit, so I think I will. Oh, crap. Forgot there was a skirmisher on the battlefield. Those things are terrifying. Those things are terrifying. And Lim, you being out in the open like this is also equally terrifying, so let's go ahead and get you to stand up. And let's roll you up to here. Yeah. Take a knee, and let's see what's coming our way.
Okay, okay.
Good stuff. Rewa? I mean, I guess you could roll up to there and pop some shots, right? Why wouldn't you? Fire away. If we're lucky, we'll get these guys overloaded as well. Alternatively, I could fire over here, I suppose. Now let's fire over here. Nice clump. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Wow, this thing really backed up. Oh, I guess that's what it was. I was worried it was a gun crawler or something. It was just this big thing trudging through the trees. Fire away with Lim, I suppose. These two are going to be staying here for a while, unfortunately, trying to capture this area. I just need one more turn here with one person, I guess. So, Lim, fire away. Get the job done. Huge explosion. And it sounded like more things died. I don't know if there was more in the trees, but if there was, it's dead now. And I guess Lim... Here, let's stand you up. Move you over to here. Cut the fencing. Push you back up there. Take a knee. That way Sachin will have an easier time getting out of there, I think. But I guess we're well and truly done there, potentially. Sachin. Stand you up. Roll out. Actually, could have put him into the vehicle here. Fool that I am. It's all good. Hope I'm not abandoning this post by mistake. Facing this way.
Sir?
Did that scan out of turn? That's what that felt like. Rewa? And step up a little bit. Hit this thing with the grenade launcher. Who else we got? Pike's got to move.
Sir.
Take him out of Sachin. Roll up to there. Sachin. Move up. Can't get in the vehicle, that's fine.
Sir?
Carta. You've been scanned. Rewa has also been scanned. Okay, fire away up over here after we move up.
You are so good.
Yeah, she is. Yes, she is. Let's go ahead and tuck into here. We do not need direct line of fire, so we can go ahead and tuck into here.
Engines engaged.
Or we can get stuck part way.
Always ready.
That was misleading. Carta can get up into cover, I suppose. Not amazing cover, but it's something. Or we could hide behind Rewa first. And see what we're up against. Re-up. And again, we're visible, right? Can't forget that. Again, this is not great cover. We could hide in here. Next turn, creep up to this, maybe.
Bounding.
Sure.
Sir?
Or not. Oh, this is blocking our path. This gun crawler. Damn. What are the chances? Pretty high, apparently. Okay, take it easy. Get up to here. Cut the fence. I should be able to take this peak and then roll back in. What's the point? I could also take this cover here, but it's very low cover. Let's just roll up to here for now. That's our turn. Lim, you're done here. Stand you up. Let's move. Again, trying to get the AI to move first, basically. to reveal something first. Sachin, let's get you into the vehicle. Pike. Again, Lim is the better one in the vehicle, obviously, as mobile infantry, but he's a turnout, so not gonna waste time doing that. Esconde. We know there's a gun crawler up there, right? Let's make our way over. Taking a bit of a chance over here. Still not been spotted. Excellent. We can tuck up into cover over here. But again, my thinking was to hide back here so we can kind of provide support from a distance. Actually, stay put over there. Everyone else has moved. Yeah, everyone else has moved. All right, Riva.
Okay.
Get you up to there.
Sir?
Got a ton of cover up over here. This is the thing, right? These guys are so hidden in there. If I pop up to there, and I shoot first. Let's try and take command of Carta. And then she can do a lot more this turn. She can step up to here. See everything there is over here. Pop at least one shot. And then still make it out to here. Yeah. Fire away. Good accuracy only. This needs to land. That's not great. Ah, I could shoot again. I could shoot again and still get up to there. So, sure. I wonder if I should go for the crowbar instead. Excellent accuracy, full armor pen. So, sure. Maybe get them, Nah, I should have done 2 salvos with the crowbar. Trusty, trusty crowbar. Get you up to there. Alright, this isn't great. I don't know where that gun crawler is. Riwa? Can't see anything, unfortunately, but we know roughly where the enemy is. So we could come up to here. Those guys are too far away. But we can hit these guys, I guess. They're already overloaded, but I could maybe kill them. I could also fire over here instead. We do know there's some skirmishers out there, and they're terrifying as well. So you know what? Let's go ahead and fire over here. Again, don't know if I got lucky. But I do know the gun crawler's still out there. Jeez, how do I play this? Without vision, how do I play this? Lim, let's roll you up first. Do not love this. Sachin, you can only get so far. Keep you in there. Esconde. We're gonna roll up to here. At least see what they've got. So we can hit it with a grenade launcher. That's fine by me, honestly. At least it's something. Didn't get the kill, but like I said, at least it's something. We have been spotted, but we've got a bit of cover. Stay put. Sachin could step out. And finish these guys off. Alright, we're all hidden. Step up there. Send Sachin up first, maybe? Yeah, just to take a peek and see what's up. There we go. Skirmisher's all the way back there. It can hit me from there. I can hit it too, but I'm going to go ahead and hide. At least I know where it is. For now. I know where it is for now. They put there. Carta can go in and cap as well. We just have to have more people capping than they do, right? And the skirmishers are terrifying against vehicles as well, I should mention. Go ahead and... Sir. Roll up to here. Take command of Carta. Carta. We're gonna stick our necks out. Oh, where did you go? I guess we're just gonna go ahead and, I mean, I could move up 1, 2, 3, pop some shots, and then maybe fall back in. Let's see. If I do that, 21 to fall back. So yeah. Fire away. Just a bit of damage. You know, Rewa's shots will actually get them overloaded, but I can go ahead and tuck into cover now. Rewa. Gotta move up. By 2, it looks like. So we'll do that. That way the skirmisher's in our range as well. But let's start with this thing. Not doing that much. But hey, at least we're capping now, right? At least we're capping now. And Excande really can pull up to here. Lim, let's get you up to here. Go into cap soon. Yeah, push up to there. Oh, well, I know where the gun crawler is now. Uh-oh.
What?
Rewa can kind of get out of its way. I should be able, actually, to tuck in here. No, it'll be able to hit me past this. Let's pull Rewa out of here. Don't want to die at the death here, right? Grenade launcher up over here if the skirmisher hasn't moved yet. Cannot shoot through all these buildings and stuff, obviously. So sure. It is what it is. Go ahead and rotate to face this way just in case. And that's that done.
Sir?
Carter, you're good. Sachin, you're good. Pike, get you into cover up here. Or you can get stuck out there, and you're good. Wow. 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 I honestly, that went a lot better than I anticipated. We could have actually done that in 12 rounds, I think. If I'd been less maybe preoccupied with this thing. I was so sure that was going to harass us. The carrier is able to drop those little floaters, right? And for some reason it wasn't. I'm counting my luck here. For some reason it wasn't. And that worked out phenomenally for us. Maybe I was actually being more the right amount of cautious here. Staying in the trees for that long, maybe if I'd exposed an infantry squad, it would have popped those floaters a bit more quickly, I should say. Maybe it doesn't care for doing it to vehicles, and that's what it saw first, but I don't think so. I think it treats them kind of equally. Nonetheless, we got very, very lucky there. Maybe I was just out of its range. Maybe everything it could see was just out of its range, so it had to keep moving back and forth like it was doing. And then ultimately it got terrified, right? It got terrified and it started pulling back, and we destroyed it. So that was something. That ate up a lot of our time. And honestly, the distribution doesn't feel like it matched what we saw on the map. There was like only 4 or 5 units over here. There was like countless up over here. And the gun crawler in the middle was certainly scary, the one that rolled up over here. The fact that we were able to ambush it was huge. That was huge. I shouldn't just say this was all luck, obviously. A lot of this was part of the plan, right? A lot of this was exactly how I wanted this to work out. I wanted Carter to be spotting. I was wondering if things are going to come over this way as we draw aggro. That's not exactly how it played out, but the spotting and shooting with Excande worked as intended. The equipment we brought in worked as intended. The laser rifle seems to be pretty good for the most part. The laser lance is amazing, of course. The grenade launchers, I'm glad I did that. Again, thank you in the comments for pointing out that I glossed over the fact that there were 2 of them available in the black market, so that was great. So those worked out phenomenally well. The crowbar, it just remains trusty, right? It did a lot of work, a lot of critical work. But I do like the arc that Lim was carrying as well. Grenade launcher from Pike did a lot of work too. I mean, this was all great stuff. And we didn't take any actual damage to our vehicles either. So we're fighting fit for the next mission. Anyway, that's my debrief. Let's take a look at the official one. Man. What a trip. What a ride. I did not expect this at all. Did I not say before we delve into this mission, let's just ignore all the secondary objectives? To think I could have actually, that I actually had a chance to do this one. We were just 2 turns off. Anyway, good stuff. Decent reward to secure. Hopefully we'll actually use it. I don't know. Part of me feels like I'll be too scared, to be perfectly honest. And I say scared, but I mean, it would be tactically imprudent to take advantage of this and end up, I don't know, overextending. I don't know, though. If we can all overextend together, then we're not really overextending. Just got to be careful. Anyways, lots of loot we've picked up. Nothing we can actually use right now. Some junk that feels okay to sell immediately. But we're going to have to sacrifice some of the stuff that does have value down the road. Right where we are right now, we're going to have to give up some of this stuff if we collect it in greater numbers. This isn't as much trade value as I was hoping, to be perfectly honest, but it is what it is. Let's take a look at the damage, and we know that there is none. I cannot believe we didn't lose a single squatty. Wow. Damn. Oh my goodness. Rio is eager. Pike, nothing. Really? Sachin's still euphoric. Lim's still eager. Skande still determined. And Carta still determined as well. Wow. Wow. All right. Cool. Folks, I hope you enjoyed that, because I most certainly did. Next time, we're going to dive on into destroy these comms towers. I think... again, I'm not going to let myself get too cocky. I know that this could just as easily have gone horribly wrong. Not going to let myself get too cocky. I'm going to be as cautious here as I was in this first mission, and we'll see how that plays out next time. I hope you enjoyed this mission, though. I hope you enjoyed this session. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, it makes a very big difference in just letting me know what people are enjoying on the channel, what I should do more or less of, how I should go about doing it. And again, I do read through all the comments as well, so if you've got any recommendations or suggestions or anything like that, let me know, and I'll weigh those in. Otherwise, folks, as always, a massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, cheers.